And is it surreal for you, from your perspective, to go from Dirk to Luka just like that?
I realized the moment that we drafted him that something special was happening. Number one, I'm still stunned that trade took place. It has to be one of the most lopsided trades in NBA history. And we're only getting ready to go into the fourth season in. And I knew about Luka because I have some friends who live in Spain. It's a long story, but the short version is I knew about Luka before anybody in the NBA was talking about Luka because I had friends who were associated with the Barcelona. And so they played against him, and they knew, and they said, this kid's something. And so, in YouTube, you can't hide anything anymore. There should not be any more surprises in the NBA anymore. You've seen these kids since they were 14 years old. You know who's a player, and you know who's not. And the fact that anybody is surprised by what Luka is doing, I knew he was coming, and I'm surprised. Because, there's no way. He's not going to be able to do that against NBA players. Yeah, he is. And I said this in an interview for NBA 2K22, and I said that I am fortunate enough to have been part of the last 10 years of Dirk and the beginning of Luka. Most teams in the NBA don't get one legendary player in their history, and we got two back-to-back. And Luka is revolutionizing the way basketball is played. He's just something different. I've even said Luka plays basketball like he's playing jazz. He plays basketball like that. And if you have seen any interviews that Holger Geschwender did, he looks at basketball the same way. He looks at basketball like jazz. You have to know all the basics and have them cold, which allows you to ad lib. And Luka has that already. That kid has worked so hard to be what he is. At one point, I almost wanted to start calling him the natural. And a very close friend of mine said, that kid's worked too hard to be where he is. Yes, he has natural gifts, but he's not just playing on those gifts. He's working to improve them every single day. So to call him a natural is almost an insult because it's not, he makes it look easy. That kid did not fall into what he's doing. He earned it.
Well said. And like the Dirk extension on the announcement, the Luka announcement has become a iconic thing from your voice. Did that come naturally as well? Just the extension of it?
Well, just from a vocal standpoint, from an energy standpoint, the I in Dirk doesn't take a ton of air to stretch it out, so it's a lot easier. Well, the ooh in Luka is the same way. It's a very natural sound. It's a very natural shape to just hold it. So all you have to do is just make sure you get enough air before you start it. Let's see how long you can go.
Yeah. Have you had any conversations with him about it?
Yeah. No. No. I'm letting him do his own thing. Again, he's 22, and I don't want to harsh his vibe, man. I'll let him do his thing, and I'll do my thing until he tells me he doesn't like my thing that I'm doing. Then I'll stop immediately doing my thing and do a different thing. He's just, it's. The first 2 or 3 years in the league, I tried to force nicknames and catchphrases and calls, and it just felt forced, And so now, most of the things I say, I try not to plan them. I try to say, and I'll try it one time, maybe in a preseason game. I'll try it in a game in January, on a Tuesday. And I'll just drop something, and you can tell immediately, and it's not based on how the crowd responds. You can tell once you hear it over the PA system, you're like, oh, that kind of works, or nope, delete, never saying that again, and you just mark it down, and okay, that didn't work, And then eventually, hopefully, you build up a little bit of a library that you can call on stuff and,
Yeah, and you just kind of mentally store that?
Yeah, you're like, oh, that was fun. I enjoyed that. And then you never forget it. And hopefully, it's not too super annoying to everybody in the building. Well, hopefully it's not too super annoying for Mavs fans. For opposing players and TV announcers that are like national, I hope it annoys them. I really hope they know that they're in our house, it's a Mavs game, and this is how we get down.